Welcome back, everybody, to Singularity Roleplay for our very first episode of Fragments of Tomorrow's Apocalypse, a Knights of Payne Town story for the City of Mist system. While those of us around the table have our safety tools in place for us, it's important to know if any of the content here tonight might be something you might be a little uncomfortable with. If at any point during the stream you become uncomfortable or find the topics just to be a little too much, please step back, get some air, take some time to yourself, and hopefully we'll see you back here. This particular game has the following content that some may find disturbing. That is the wrong information. Why is that on there? Death, emotional trauma, the loss of a child, deep depression, and anxiety. Now, before we start this whole thing off, I'm going to go ahead and go around the table, starting directly underneath me with Neptune.
Am I introducing myself? Okay.
Introduce yourself, who you are, who you're playing.
Okay.
No?
Hi, I'm Neptune. I use he, his, and its pronouns. I'm very excited to be here. It's my first time on Singularity. I'm playing Zio, who is just your average waiter.
Very nice. Moving over from Zio, we're going over to Sin.
Hello, I am Sin, Synthetic20, Asynthetic20 on Twitch and Twitter. And today I am going to be playing Fee. I use they, them pronouns. Fee uses she, her pronouns.
Alright, and that brings it over to me. Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Heckalot. I can say you know because I've been here on a stream before, and hopefully it will be far less chaotic than that last one. We'll see how that goes. Tonight I am playing Anna Lee, who is absolutely just a normal librarian. Nothing strange to see here. And the two of us use she, they pronouns.
Okay.
Nice. No, go ahead.
So I'm Hannah, they, them pronouns. Playing Ash Weylin, she, her pronouns. Just, a normal trans hacker girl who also happens to be a rift of Loki. I'm actually going to say it, since no one else is.
Do we want to go around and do that? I wasn't sure.
If you guys want to.
I'm obscure anyways.
I like the reveal. I like the,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's that only Loki reveal bit.
I only did that because it was funny.
Of course Loki would be the only one to be revealed.
True.
You say that. I'm here.
Different kind of reveal!
Speaking
Anyway.
of, yes.
Hi. Just keep straight face for intros. Fine. Okay. Hi, my name is Cass. Cassidy, Yoda, Yoda Almighty. I answer to it all. And I am playing Percy Weylin, Ash's big brother. I am a she, they. Percy is a he, him. I forgot pronouns for a minute. Wow. Sibling solidarity. I'm playing a rift of Pan. So, revealing.
Well, that brings me back to me. My name is Ellen. I am the Master of Ceremonies for this game, and tonight we are, as I said, playing Knights of Payne Town, which is the official City of Mist. Yeah, there we go. That is the official City of Mist campaign. This game is amazing. If you haven't checked it out, please check it out at cityofmist.co. Normally, these games start with a monologue, but since this is the very first session, we have an intro that I will be playing. The detective poised himself behind the blonde thief, blocking her way out of the alley.
Why'd you do it, Goldie? And don't give me that too hot, too cold crap. I ain't buying it no more.
Cornered, she turned around, her eyes like the eyes of a deer caught in the beam of his headlights. With a mane of blow-dried hair and iridescent plastic bangles, you could hardly tell her from a downtown streetwalker. But no, she was different.
How'd you find me? Listen, Holiday, I didn't mean to.
Save it.
The detective brought up his revolver.
I just want to know why.
Look, I don't know anything else, all right?
She dropped her duffel bag that slung over her slender shoulder.
I'm reaching for a smoke, okay?
The detective nodded. She pulled out a pack of cigarettes, and when she saw he wasn't going to offer, a lighter. After a few puffs, she leered at the gun's gaping barrel nervously.
Everyone's running from something, Tom. You know this better than anyone.
What are you running from?
Routine, I guess. A home. It scares the hell out of me. Makes my lungs burn.
Sure it's not the smokes. And it never stopped you from getting into other people's homes and taking what you want. And what's so bad about a home anyway? We could have had everything.
She took another drag.
Sometimes I think maybe I could be happy, and then this thing inside me, it wants to tear it all to shreds.
I'll help you. We'll get you the best doctors.
It's not like that. You can't see it. No matter how sharp a detective you are, you never see it. It's this god-awful town with its demons and kings. It's built this way. All those dead-ended alleys.
She turned to stare at a tall brick wall that was blocking her escape on the other side.
Someone's built it this way to make us hurt. I'm not sticking around, Tom. I'm going to keep on running.
I can't let you go. Not after what you did.
She picked up the duffel bag, slung it over her shoulder again, and put out the cigarette on the wet asphalt with the pointy tip of her shoe.
You do what you need to do.
The subway passed underneath, shaking the street and blowing smoke and steam into the alley. The thief dashed over to the nearby dumpster, ready to climb at the alley's end. Street lights flickered. The detective took aim and... a click. The kind of click that lets you know that you've been fooled again. He quickly flicked his revolver cylinder open. The rounds were gone. He heard them falling from her spindly fingers to the floor. All the way over there by the dumpster. She seemed sad, tired, like she was feeling more than she could bear.
How the hell did you do that?
Goodbye, Holiday. Take my advice and get the hell out of Payne Town. This place is ready to burn.
And a huge thanks to Elsie and Rise for helping me out with our intro. All right, gang. So, just to set the scene a little bit, it is about fall of the 2010s. During a heavy, over the last couple of weeks, it's been heavy rainstorms, very downtrodden, but people seem to find their spirits in, nice, cozy shops with other people, or at least as much as they can try. Before we get into the main story, I want to see what each and every one of you are doing. I'm going to go ahead and start with overlay order, going with Zio. Zio, what are you up to today? It's, Friday, Saturday morning, roughly 11 a.m.
Well, I'm probably getting ready for a lunch rush then. So, I'm at my place of work. I'm at the Den of Wonders. Should I describe what Zio looks like at all?
Yeah,
Okay.
That's what, if you want.
Well, so you see he's kind of going around abounding this establishment, this diner, restaurant, something else maybe. But he has like tan skin and like kind of wavy shoulder length black hair with like side highlights framing his face. And he is a little bit on the taller side, and he's pretty lean, but he's very, very well put together. He has incredible skin, and he's going around. He has the demeanor of someone who's very like calm, clicked, okay, I'll get this, I'll get this, I'll get this order, etc. Inside, he's, everything is just barely put together mentally right now, but he is moving around and about, getting people's different orders and bustling about and making sure that everything is just as it should be here.
Sounds like you're going to have a pretty nice, busy day. It's going to have lots of tips for you. So that's going to be good. Moving on over to Fee. Fee, what are you up to today?
Fee is sitting in her office in her apartment and going over financial reports because her way of relaxing is making sure that Percy didn't fuck anything up. And she stands at one point to start. She's kind of like 5'9", 5'10", slight build, very long, like mid of her back hair, dark hair. And at one point she stands up to move out of the room, and one of her strands of hair falls like in the center of her face, and she stares at it for a second, and it moves back to the side. That's better.
Got to keep your hair in line. Very nice. Moving over to Anna. Anna, how's your morning looking?
Probably about the same. Routine working in a library usually means that there are, a couple regulars, maybe a couple new student arrivals every once in a while looking for something particular. Anna's just kind of doing her normal thing of sorting back books that need to be put back in the correct places, helping out any folks to find certain things, running the front desk, just all of that kind of stuff. It's monotonous, but it's all right.
Sometimes it's really all you can ask for. Nice, quiet day, All right. Ash.
So 11 a.m., right?
Yep.
So Ash has one foot on her computer chair. She is face first into a pillow on her bed. Her like purple and blue striped hair displayed everywhere. She has half a pant leg on, half a tank top on, and just completely passed out to the world. It is the middle of her night.
Oh no. Has she been drinking all night and partying it up?
She was, she was doing her job. She was hacking into important government documents, selling those on the dark web, and also poning noobs in StarCraft.
Nice. All right. Last but not least is Percy. What are we up to?
I'm so proud of my baby sister. So Percy is has been up despite how late they were out last night because the club doesn't close till 3 a.m. And despite what Fee thinks, I don't fuck everything up. But I did shuffle a couple somebodies out of the apartment already this morning. I made him breakfast, it's fine. So he's tall, like 6'4", built like a hockey player, very broad-shouldered, big dude, thick thighs. And he's just got like this frumpy cardigan on because it's starting to get cold outside, and he hates the cold. He's not built for the cold. Awful thing. Yeah, so he's reviewing cameras because as soon as Ash moved in, he had them set up a bank of cameras all around the building with their own battery and solar powers. And there's probably like 36 cameras, and he's just sitting there reviewing, like the security, like 6 window breakdown where each one is switching between a different camera. He's just like reviewing to see who came and went last night, if anybody got into the club that security missed and everything. And realizes of reviewing the footage that Ash hasn't left their apartment in 3 days. And just...
It was 4, thank you very much.
Okay, well, I got to 3. Just picked up the phone and texts their sister. Get up, or I'm coming in. You're going to brunch. Now, Ash.
Fine. You pay. Doesn't click send for about 20 seconds. Then wakes back up and clicks send and gets out of bed.
I get the like when you have the same phone, you can see when the other person is typing. Like I get that, and I'm like, and then I respond, I always pay. Don't worry about it. And then I immediately text Fee, and I just say, "You up?" ? Which to anyone else in their phone would mean something completely different. But because it's Fee, it means please come to brunch with me.
Fee gets her phone out, sighs, says, "Are you sure you have the right number this time?"
Text back, "Yes, you are my best friend. Please come hang out with me and my sister and get brunch."
Best is a strong word.
And I just send like 10 gifs of crying.
There's no response after
No,
that.
I didn't
But
think there would be.
Fee will be there.
Yes. And I will just send. I let it sit for like 15 minutes, and I just go Den of Wonders. And then I go bang. I abuse my landlord privileges and go unlock Ash's door and drag them out of bed. Literally dragging. This is the sibling energy we have.
She was halfway through her morning soda.
Apparently my green screen decided to roll away.
Oh no.
Oh no!
It couldn't handle Percy.
Not many people can.
All right. Well, while you guys are getting ready to go over to the Den of Wonders, I'm actually going to jump back over to Anna.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, weren't expecting me to come back, were you?
I don't know.
Let's see here. What is his name? You have a coworker.
I do.
Why am I having a hard time finding his name?
Are we perhaps talking about Fadi Malik?
Yes, Fadi.
Yes, I took note.
He is like way into the middle of the book. So Fadi walks in and says, "Oh, you're here early. That's good."
You know what I always say, if you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time.
Yes, my friend. Yeah, you're very good, very kind. Listen, my cousin, he's got a great brunch going on right now. I just came back. I brought falafel. If you want some, head on down there. He hook you up.
Oh, you know I'll absolutely take you up on that.
Absolutely. Just make sure you tell him Fadi sent you. He'll hook you up with some good falafel. Or
Okay.
if you like, he's got great shawarma, beef shawarma.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to choose between. Are you sure everything's gonna be okay here?
Oh, absolutely. I've got it. Don't worry about that. He's got the great shawarma with the French fries and the Pepsi.
Ah, can't forget the Pepsi. Well, yeah, thanks for holding the tent down. I'll take you up on that.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. It's all good. It's on me. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she'll absolutely take a break on that. Perfect. We'll head over.
As you're leaving the desk, you kind of catch a glimpse, like a very serious glimpse in his eyes. He's very, like, almost as if he's reading something that you're not quite following.
Hmm.
And then he smiles and waves. Have a good one, my friend. Enjoy, enjoy.
Okay. That's on my mental piece of paper.
And then, since you're heading over there now, I'm going to head over to Zio. Hello. The doors to the Den of Wonders are open. Some of the guests are arriving. A lot of these guests are either Middle Easterners. You actually, like earlier, before the doors actually opened, you noticed a man coming in traditional Middle Eastern garb. He was speaking in Arabic with somebody. You saw him arguing for a moment, and then, like, out of nowhere, you just see this, like, big old wrapped shawarma getting chucked at him. He just catches it one-handed. Hey, don't worry about it, my friend. I got it. It's fine. Thank you. Zio, right?
Yes, that's me.
It's going to be a good day for you.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it. Fadi makes sure everybody have a good day. Anyways, expect some company. And he walks out.
I work at a... Yes? Okay.
He's just, like, chaotic as hell. He's just like, yeah, you're going to have a good one. Don't worry about it. There is somebody at one of the bars currently setting up a hookah for the owner. And guests start slowly forming in. And that's when you notice a bunch of your friends showing up. Percy, did everybody just pile into the party bus, or how did you guys get there?
I own an SUV.
And Fee absolutely
I would
will not
never
arrive with
wake
Percy.
the queens up to find the keys to the party bus, okay? It is 11 a.m. They are sleeping.
That's fair. So you and Ash show up. Fee, you said you arrived on your own?
Yeah, it would be almost like 15 minutes on the dot after Percy arrives. Almost to the point that you might wonder if he was watching him at some point. But at that, she climbs out of her very small, very, like, economical, like, what
Smart car.
would it
Prius.
I
It's
didn't
a
know if
Prius.
smart cars would exist then. Would Prius in 2010s?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because my friend
Yeah.
drove one. Yeah.
Okay, Fee would definitely be an early adopter then.
Okay. So you arrive in your lunchbox. There's parking onto the side of the building. You're pulling up. In Zio, you also can see Anna is walking up because City Central Library is actually not that far away.
I figured. A walkable city, imagine.
Oh,
It's the dream.
Percy's just got one hand on Ash's, like the back of Ash's neck, and just like directing them through traffic, like holdover from when they were kids. Like, oh no, there's a game system in the hand, must direct.
I think I'm like...
I'm speedrunning Tetris.
Yeah.
Theo's like about to like, oh, Fee is here and is about to ask them if they're with Percy and Ash, and then also sees Anna in the background, and it's just like, hi.
Zero.
Hello.
You have. Oh,
seating
sorry.
over here. Yes, got this one. Got this one. Oh, hello. Okay. 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 Is Anna here with you?
Anna.
Oh, hey.
I thought you were at work.
I was, but Fadi gave me a break. No, really, really nice of him. Said to
fake.
come over here and there's some falafel ready. To say that that he sent me. So, said why not?
All right.
As soon as you say Fadi's name, the owner's in the back. You see him like kind of choke on his hookah hit real quick. It's Fadi. Oh. One falafel, whole table.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you can say
I
over
don't know
here.
who Fadi is, but I love them.
No, he's
Yeah.
my boss. If you ever go to the library, he's the
Well-
really energetic one.
Oh, okay. I'll be
I
right
only
back.
go to the library to talk to you. So yeah, okay.
This isn't like some kind of intervention, is it, Percy?
No, I did not know everybody was going to be here, but you are going to eat a full meal, please.
I'm gonna order shawarma poutine, and you're gonna like it.
That's fine. I'll share. Please share.
And I'll say this is about the time where Fee walks in. Just long enough to make Percy sweat.
I wasn't worried. I was
Coming
also
back
looking
in.
around like,
Oh, we'll need another falafel.
take your time,
Where's
Zio. You
Zio?
know we're the easy table.
Yeah. Get it.
So Zio, as you're serving the table, it wonderful food, right? Everybody, it's always good there. You see a couple of shady guys in the back talking to each other. They're all smoking hookah. They're just chilling, and all of you notice a car pulling up. It's an unmarked Crown Vic.
I look at it and I go, I didn't do anything, Fee.
I'm sure it's fine. Unmarked cars, normal.
I'm sure you didn't.
I swear I didn't.
Someone hadn't woke me up early. I could verify that with my logs, but no.
Does anyone want some water?
Yes, please. Thank you, Zio.
Okay. Yep.
Somebody gets out of the car. It's a short Indian woman wearing a black trench coat like jacket, somewhere between trench coat and like half coat. You know what I'm saying? And she comes in, clearly of Indian descent. She takes her hat off and kind of shakes the water off of her coat. Says, Percy, there you are.
It's like
Who's
Zio wants
this?
to be like, hi,
Fee does not say a word, but is like, I knew it.
I
come back
hold on.
first.
Do I know who this is?
You do know who she is. Her name is Detective Chavi Das. I will put her name in the chat for you so you have it.
I will look at the detective and say, Detective Das, I didn't do anything, so why are we here?
It's not what you did, because obviously you haven't done anything, quote unquote.
Never
it's
in
what
my
I-
life.
Absolutely. It's what I need you to do.
I don't do favors for cops, Chavi. We've had this discussion.
She pulls up a chair and turns it around, sits at the table with you, and
Do you?
she, yeah, actually, please. I'll take Shawarma to go.
Okay.
Put it on
Ash
my tab, Zio.
opens Photoshop on her phone and writes ACAB and puts up her phone with like the kickstand and just puts it in the center of the table.
Yeah, and Percy's exuding that same
Does
energy
that-
of.
Did you invent? Okay. Anyways.
She
Did you
invented
invent
ACAB.
ACAB? Yes.
This is very good.
People have been saying that since the 90s.
Yeah,
This
true.
is
At
true.
least. Probably much earlier, but I'm a young 91 baby.
Just the concept of that was really fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So as you come back, Zio, she actually looks at you and says, "Why don't you pull up a seat?"
Mm.
I kind of. I look around and I say,
Hold on. No. Chavi. Is
Percy.
this something that we need to be having a professional meeting with at the precinct? Because I'm calling my lawyer.
No, it is what I need you to do. This is off the books, and I wouldn't come to you if I didn't think that. I wouldn't come to you if I didn't need the help. You owe me.
Do I?
Yeah.
Why?
Remember
Where's
the
Square?
last?
Also, how desperate are you that Percy is the person that you are going to?
Just pointing at my best friend.
Not just Percy. I need all of you on this.
My fee
Excuse?
is $8,000 an hour.
That's accurate. I've seen the books.
Yeah, well, do you remember the last scrape you got in with the fire marshal and the two people that ended up accidentally getting trampled because the fire alarm went off due to bad system that you decided that you were just going to let go because it wasn't worth holding up?
No. Remember the accuracy of this. That was Penny's bullshit that I hadn't had time to clean up yet.
Yeah,
The club
well,
is fully compliant. Thank you.
it is now. Did you notice how you didn't get a bill for a fine? A $10,000 fine?
I sit down.
Oh, thank you.
What do you want? You're ruining brunch.
Oh, please, you're fine. Listen, I got a string of deaths that make no sense. All
Oh.
right?
I'm sorry, murders and you come to me?
I don't know if they're murders or not. That's the thing.
I'm a restaurant waiter.
I don't even start, Zio.
Hmm?
I know what you are. I know what all of you
Hmm?
are.
We don't talk about that.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Because we all know we have something special. Okay? We have something that makes us weird. All right?
I'm weird on my own. Thank you.
I am well aware.
And I
But-
have no idea what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You watch as she lights a candle with her fingers. Are you sure about that?
Is that supposed to be impressive, Javi?
No, but that's only a fraction of what I can do. And I know what most of you can do because I've seen you guys get into trouble.
Zio's.
First of all,
I don't get into trouble.
I'm sorry. No. Zio and Anna? No. Never done. No. Absolutely not. I call
Oh,
bullshit.
no. See, that's the thing. Zio, on the other hand, works with trouble.
What?
I'm just going to turn Zio's head to look at their boss and then turn it back.
I work at a fine establishment. And
You do.
The only time
Yeah.
I leave my bedroom is when Percy makes me.
Oh, don't talk to me about lawful activities, Rune.
I didn't say anything about lawful activities. I said I don't leave my bedroom.
Hmm.
And I don't get into trouble. I clean up his messes.
That is
That
so
is
accurate.
actually very accurate and very apparent. And not to say that I'm not grateful. I really am, truly from the bottom of my heart. I just need help because there's something super weird going on and I just can't see it, and nobody else is following my train of logic. I need somebody who can see what I see, like you.
Am I gonna get paid time off for this?
You know,
How
if you
about-
came to work at the club, Zio, then you wouldn't have to worry about this. We do full salary, and you get to keep any tips. I'm just saying.
My question stands.
How about this? About $1,000 a piece. Okay, I will get the department to pay a per diem of $1,000 each.
A day. That's what per diem means, Chavi.
No. Yeah, $1,000 per day.
Okay.
You know we're
Sure.
gonna drag this out and take like 3 months to do it, right? Like that's what's gonna happen.
No. You can't do that.
Watch me.
Because, listen, I have a feeling something's going to go down tonight. All right? That's why I said it's a per diem.
Zio, you can have my 1,000.
Also, you have said a lot of nothing since you sat down here. Is that on purpose, or is that how much you know?
That's on purpose. Mostly because after I'm done talking with you, I'm going to go back there and talk to Zio's boss about getting them out for the day by making a quick deal. All of this is off books, okay? The only thing that's going to be on books is your paychecks.
Anna's just going to, like, very discreetly close the book that she has been making notes in. And it's just like, it's mostly just like question mark things at this point. A lot of it does not make sense because none of what's being said is making sense.
I'm just assuming Ash
halfway through a
activated a
text message.
recorder at some point and has been recording the whole conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why the ACAB sign's in the middle of the table.
As a
True.
distraction.
Nice. Oh my god. So, before I continue, do you guys accept?
$1,000 a day till the job is done. Each.
You said people are disappearing?
Not
Dead.
disappearing, dying. And I have no explanation.
And you want us to try and
Investigate
connect the
this.
dots?
Yeah.
Chavi, right off the bat, do we know any of them?
No, I don't think so, but you know where one of them was. It's an old friend of yours at the washboard.
What is the washboard, Alan?
The washboard is a local jazz club owned by Sammy Jefferson Jr. He happens to be one of your rivals.
Yeah. So you want me to go to Sammy's club and ask why a dead body was there? Is that what I'm understanding?
That's the start. I will give you more information.
You know he's going to try and shoot me, right? Like I just need you to know this.
Yeah,
I think that's why we go in there as a group.
Yeah.
It won't stop him.
No, but me showing up with you will.
Are you sure you want to? Because it could be doing me a favor.
Look, I slept with his sister, okay? It's fine.
Haven't you slept with
So-
almost everyone's sister?
This is why I don't have siblings.
That explains why he's in a bad mood. Okay, cool.
Whoa, was it his sister?
No.
Okay, good. Awkward.
Yeah, I think the whole thing would be pretty fucking awkward. No. Listen, I need to know if you guys accept. Then I can, square everything away and I can give you what I know.
If we are going to accept, it is going to be on an autonomous basis. We do not operate under any of your systems.
Absolutely.
Except for the paycheck.
Percy?
Yes, and
Ash.
you said $1,000 a day. That is going to be after taxes.
I know why you hired him now.
I didn't hire Fee. Fee decided they were going to stick with me, and I love them forever for it.
$1,000 after tax is fine.
I don't really want to do this, but that's pretty good pay, and I really don't like the idea of just people kind of dying around. So I guess I'm agreeing if everyone else is on board. And my owner, yes.
I
Cool.
wanna actually possibly do the first roll, using one of my power tags from my logos.
Yeah, what are we rolling for, though?
I think the move in this case would be investigate, because I want to
Okay.
use my ability to detect lying kind of deal.
Sure. Roll me an investigate.
Cool. So I just rolled a 2d6.
Plus any power tags, and I need the power tags before you roll.
Okay. Yeah. So that would be. Oh, so it's a number of tags. I understand how that works.
You can
now.
use up to 3.
Yeah. I would really only have noses lying easily, so that'd be
Okay.
+1. That is a 6 total.
Yeah, you don't know.
Yeah.
You believe every single word that she's saying.
Cool. Thank you.
First roll and it's a fail. I am here for the downward spiral. Let's go.
Can I do the second roll?
Yeah, sure. What are you doing? The same thing?
No, I don't want to investigate. I'm trying to remember what it would be. I would like to.
Tell me what it is you're going to do,
want-
and I'll decide what it is.
I want to. Trying to think how to phrase this. I want to. I straight up. I want to ask
Wait.
Chavi what the hell she isn't telling us. But I got skills and I want to use them, and I have a feeling Chavi and I were close at one point.
This would be a convince.
That's the
And-
roll.
And I will give you a +1 for sordid history.
You're gonna tell me sordid history a lot in this game, aren't you?
Probably, yes.
Future,
Okay.
you're gonna get a -1 for the same thing.
Yeah, it's valid.
It's actually a +2 and a -1.
Every time.
Every
Yeah.
time. That's accurate, Percy. I'm gonna use 3 tags. No, 2 tags. I'm gonna use Once Bitten, Twice Shy and Pied Piper to try and get a little information out of her.
Okay.
So this is gonna be +3.
Yep.
I rolled a 4 and a 3, so 7 + 3 is 10. That is an excellent
Sweet.
success.
That is a full success. You convince her. What is it that you're trying to convince her of?
She's sitting next to me, Alan.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm a big guy. She's not very tall.
No, she's like 4'11".
Yeah. Ash is
Really?
taller. I got all the height genes in the family. I'm gonna lean into her space. I've been in her space before, and I'm just going to look at her. Chavi, we don't talk about our past because we agreed not to talk about it. I am leveraging that now. Please, for the love of all that is holy, tell me what you are hiding about this. What do we need to know?
I fucking hate when you do that, Percy.
No, you
hate
don't.
it.
No, you don't. And that's why you're here.
Fuck you.
Already did.
I hate you so much. Give me 1 sec. And she quickly stands up and runs over to the owner. You see her just like before she gets over there, start like trying to compose herself.
A little hot and bothered.
Goes up to the owner, flashes a badge, says something really quick, comes back, says, Zio, you're off the hook for the day. Don't worry about it.
Okay, thank you.
Then sits back down on the chair and says, fuck you, Percy. Now.
Anytime, darling.
I hate you. All 3 of these deaths are, I know they're linked somehow. There's some sort of some mystical power behind it. I don't exactly know what it is. All right, all 3 of these people died the exact same way. All right, it's a heart attack. That's what they're saying it is, but I don't actually believe that. I don't believe it's a heart attack. I think, I don't know, they're scared to death. Something is.
How
I
old?
think you need L to find your Kira.
Say that again?
I think you need L to find your Kira.
What?
Oh, I got that reference. Oh, and that's a
It took me a
character.
Took me a minute.
I knew it immediately because Hannah and I trade brain cells back and forth.
playing Pong with your single brain cell.
I'm playing a weeb. I'm going to be dropping all of the anime references this campaign.
Oh yeah, I'm here
gonna
for
be
it.
in and out of character, clueless.
It's okay.
I know the references out of character. In character, Fee has never seen anime in her life.
But yeah, Zio does. Were they all? How old are they?
The first victim was maybe in his 40s. He's a businessman, didn't really seem to have any sort of heart issues or anything. The second guy, second woman was maybe 30 years old. She had all of her life ahead of her. No issues with health whatsoever. Our last guy, and actually I can probably give you names now that I think about it. The first guy that died, where is his name?
Ash would be requesting as soon as possible all autopsy details, address, all
Wait,
of that.
first let's get the names. You're going too fast.
I am playing a himbo in this campaign, and it's like not me at all. So I'm sitting here like furiously taking notes.
Me the fuck too. There's nothing up here, and yet already
All of it here.
And I do not take notes. So
I take notes up here.
I'm assuming if there were any standard detective things between all of these, that you would have noticed them already, or are you bad at your job as well as bad at picking bedfellows?
Ash taps the ACAB sign.
What? Can we get the names first?
So yes, your second victim is named Tiffany Bancroft.
Okay.
Your third victim is Adam Walsh, and for some reason I am struggling to find the first. His first victim's name is Darnell. How come I don't see a first name? Let's say Darnell Johnson. Because I, for some reason, cannot find anything else on him.
Okay, so
How old was Adam
you-
Walsh?
yeah, we have the 40s businessman Darnell Johnson, Tiffany Bancroft 30s, and then Adam Walsh.
Adam Walsh is roughly 35, 40 years old as well.
Okay. Thank you.
Which one died in Sammy's club?
Darnell.
Right.
The washboard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I found his last name here. It's Darnell Fox. There we go.
That's much cooler.
Do I know any of these people?
Let's see. Do you use a company for your media stuff, like TV ad campaign stuff like that?
Oh, marketing? I
Yeah,
look at
thank
fee.
you.
I look at fee. Do we know these people?
Yes. It would be anyone that we've had business dealings with. It would be a pretty much encyclopedic knowledge, and we would have a lot of local spots, especially those to make the club appear better, because for some reason it has a bit of a reputation.
Before our time. Thank you. We're improving that reputation.
So then, yes, you would know Darnell Fox. He is the owner of Fox Media Group. Because why not? He owns this whole business for local marketing and stuff like that. The name Bancroft sounds familiar, but you don't have anybody there's no contact for anybody by the name Bancroft. And then same with Adam Walsh. You've never heard of Adam Walsh.
So we know where
Okay.
the first of these deaths happened. What about the other two?
Miss Bancroft died in her apartment. So that's going to be fun. You're going to have to deal with her husband, Ross. And yeah, they're wealthy as hell. So have fun with that.
Great. Oh. No, ignore me.
They have a penthouse in downtown, and she gives you the address.
You want us to go in?
Yes. The last of these quote unquote murders, I guess. They're deaths. I don't know what else it is the Green Meadow Funeral Home. Poor guy was there to mourn the death of his 15-year-old. And yeah, died right there.
People saw it happen?
Yeah, according to one of the witnesses, man in a hoodie came in and some commotion started, and that's when Adam Walsh fell over.
And I'm assuming that, as far as the records are concerned, that these are disparate incidents, not part of the same case?
As far as we know, the only thing I can think of that connects these two is that Mr. Walsh had hired a singer who works over at the washboard. He wanted something for the occasion, and apparently Miss Ellis needed the work. So, yeah, her name's Martha Ellis. She's an old, I don't know, old, whatever. She's a jazz singer. Jazz isn't my thing, you know. I like punk.
Why are you a cop?
I mean, you don't just go out and ask somebody why they're a cop.
Why are you a cop?
Do you really want to know?
I was being sarcastic and
I want to know.
inflammatory.
It was mostly because I got free donuts. No, honestly, it was just so I could try and help the community. It was better than sitting around being a nothing nobody at some fucking law firm.
All right.
Disagree.
Being nobody's kind of nice.
Yeah, but when most of your clients are scumbag, criminals, and you're having to defend them, it really kind of wears on the soul a little bit. This way, I actually feel like I'm doing something.
See, you're not nothing to us. Or nobody.
What?
Okay.
I just met her.
Now, are you done giving me the third degree?
To be determined.
So close to making the joke.
Well, I don't know about giving you the third degree, but I did have one more question. You said that, or mentioned something about something going down tonight. What does that mean?
So, my eyes are I think that there's something going down tonight. The reason is Miss Ellis, right? If she's the connecting factor between the death over at the washboard and the death at the funeral home, she's got some sort of opera going on tonight, some sort of charity event. And I don't know if she's going to do something, or maybe she's going to do this and then fly off into the wind. I don't know. But if she's gone, then we're not going to be able to find her. You know how things are in the city.
I'm going to give you an email address. I'm going to request a list of documents. You're going to send them to that email address. And I think we should do this, bro. It sounds fun.
It does sound fun. I have been bored. None of you guys like it when I get bored.
You don't have to remind me.
You ignore me for days. I don't have to leave my room. It's kind of great sometimes.
I don't ignore you. I check in. I send texts.
I meant
I
that
leave
positively.
food. I put food in your fridge. You don't even notice.
Okay, so about okay. So should we go like very soon?
Washboard's opening soon, so if you wanted to start there, that's where you could start. I don't care how. I need you guys to try and wrap this up tonight, because if Martha Ellis is my suspect, I don't need her fleeing.
There's like this opera at the washboard tonight?
No, not at the washboard. It's at the Payne Memorial Theater. There's a big charity thing the chief is dragging us to. We're giving a lot of the money here to that. It's for inner city schools, stuff like that. Oh, there's a kitty.
Maleficent has come to bless the stream.
Oh.
And so we should find her at the washboard before she's getting ready for the op.
I think so. I can give you everything that I have so far, right? All the data, the coroner's reports, everything, right? It might take a little bit of time to be able to get it to you, so I got to go compile it at the office. All right, I just need you guys to start on this today.
Addresses would be helpful. As many as you can provide, including if you have a place of residence for Martha Ellis.
See what I can drum up. And she scribbles a couple of words down for tearing it out of her book and tossing it to you. These are the 3 that we have so far. Those are where each person has died. I'll see what I can do about finding Martha's residence. I just got to work on this. All right, my boss is on my ass about this, and we got to get it done tonight.
If you were able to get the address, and Fee will give you her phone number.
Cool. And I'm assuming that Ash, you gave her the address or the email, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
To a secure, like Proton Mail kind of address.
It's like, what is it? What's the name of the email address?
It's probably like throwaway a cab fucking bitch at protonmail.com. She had
Yeah.
made on her phone mid conversation.
Yeah. Very good.
We love to see it.
My God. And so she stands up, takes the chair back to where she got it from, says, "See, look, I'm not even making more work for you." And she looks to Percy and says, "I know you still have my number."
I don't delete numbers.
I wonder why that is.
Not my fault when you answer.
Also, I still want my lingerie back because I know you took it.
Fee stands up and walks away from the table.
I text. I get my phone out and I text my best friend, and I'm just like, "Girl, might be coming out of the top of the apartment building. Wish me luck."
You get an oof.
You're not allowed in there, you know that.
Fee is ostensibly setting up the day so that she won't be missed at the club, knowing that Percy won't be missed at the club.
I do a lot.
Welcome to the roast.
Yeah, no, this is absolutely. I put it in chat earlier. This is absolutely going to be the roast Cassidy's character stream.
Get wrecked.
I am prepared for it. I promise to react every single time.
I look at Anna and I'm like, "Are you getting off of work?
Sorry, what was that?
Are you getting off of work?"
I guess so.
So
I feel like
Anna, you get a text.
I got a text. Sorry.
Are you
It's like
getting
Love
off
Island reference.
It's from Fadi. It says, "Don't worry about coming back to work. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine."
I like the implication that the accent is still in the text message.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I
He
love that
types
so
how he
much.
speaks. He types how he speaks.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I'll text back just like okay with like 3 question marks.
It's fine. Don't worry about it, my friend.
Thumbs up to react to the text.
This is so fucking weird.
Yeah, it's not how I was expecting to start my week. But you know, maybe all those murder novels and everything from the mystery section will come in handy for once.
Sure. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I really hope nothing has to come in handy. You know?
I mean, same, but also we're talking to a detective. They're kind of trained to do this kind of thing.
Yeah, we're not trained to do this.
Exactly.
I need everyone's phones real quick.
No.
I need to. And Ash has already grabbed Percy's phone and started installing an app on it. We need a secure way to communicate with each other so that it can't be traced.
Did WhatsApp exist?
Why would
We need
something be traced?
Signal would probably exist, and that's what she's installing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll make sure they take it back off when we're done. Zio, don't worry about it.
Okay.
So what's the plan? What is your plan of attack? How do you guys want to go about this whole thing?
Well, what time of day is it right now?
It's like noon, right?
It's about noon.
Okay, so that does give
Chavi
us time to go to
lunch.
the washboard if we wanted to. Maybe get some more clues.
Well, we have to talk to Martellus there. That's the big thing, right? So, and we're trying to get that done before the whole opera situation.
Yes.
So we have a few hours.
Yeah.
You've got 3 locations that you can go to. You have the washboard, you've got the Bancroft penthouse, or the Green Meadows funeral home.
Mm-hmm.
He just died there, right? So
I should not go to the funeral home. That's a bad idea.
You're going to the
Ash, you
penthouse.
should not go to the funeral home either.
Ash wants to go back to her computer and start a web crawler to try and find as much information as possible.
That is honestly a good idea.
With a limited amount of time, it would probably be best if we split up.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a feeling
Zio,
might-
you don't have to go alone.
Listen, I'm really out of my depth here. You're help.
Fine.
I'm gonna help. I'm good. I can talk to people.
You're fine. You have a conscience. You can come with me.
Where are you going?
I will probably be going to the funeral home.
Fee, am I allowed to go by myself somewhere?
You're going to a penthouse. If you offend them, it won't be too bad.
Yeah, I figured. Okay.
So should we go? So should some of us? Should we? Some of us go to the penthouse, and some of us go to the funeral home, and then we meet up and talk, and then we go to the washboard.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Anna, do you feel
wanna go to
comfortable making sure that Percy doesn't fuck anyone?
I mean, yeah, I guess minorities
not
are a little vulnerable, huh?
Could be beneficial if
Consent
it
is
gets you in,
key.
if you get it.
Unless it's beneficial to the case. Fine, I'll add that clause.
First of all, gross. Second of all, I agree to all of that.
Poor Cass just getting roasted.
I'm here for it. This is the greatest thing.
I
Okay,
have had
okay.
one. I think
Alan.
you're fine, Percy.
Alan, I
Thank
need
you, Zio. Everybody kind of notices that Percy's a little awkward around Zio.
Alan, I need one more location illuminated to us in this city, and it's the local burn department. I feel like we're gonna need it.
Yep, there is a burn ward.
Perfect.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
just gonna reserve a bed there and live the and
It's called the Almighty Memorial Burn Center.
While we are setting this up, I do want to say that Fee is, for the locations that they're not going to yet, she is tracking traffic to those locations. She doesn't know anything that's said, but she knows people coming in and out of the locations, like if there's a lot of traffic.
Okay. Well, how are you tracking that?
For each location, there is a strand of hair that is going from her head to those locations.
Cool. I'm going to have you roll and investigate for me.
Okay. Then would I be able to use my mobility for this?
Any power tags that you deem feasible for the role.
From any
Okay.
one of your logos or mythos
Yep.
tags.
There's two that I feel like would definitely, because speed is of the essence for setting these up, so supersonic strands.
Mm-hmm.
And then create alarm webs would make sense.
Yep.
And then the third power tag that I'm kind of iffy on, but I'll at least put it by you, is attacks from all sides, being that she is going to multiple locations.
Sounds good. I'm actually going to invoke your more wet, more slow, as it is kind of rainy out today.
Yeah, that makes sense. So total +2?
Total +2, but you get an attention to that theme.
Okay.
And for those who don't know, attention is like your experience for this game.
Mm-hmm. You get to mark 3, and when you do, you get to level up the tag.
Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, making sure that I actually mark attention because I couldn't remember it. I did get a 10, though.
Sweet. All right. Well, you get to ask 2 questions. So what do you want to know?
Are there specific questions? I can't remember.
There are not specific questions. It's pretty much whatever you want to ask.
Okay, then my first question is going to be, is there a lot of foot traffic at the washboard location, more so than normal?
No, actually, it's kind of slow right now. From a personal perspective, you know that this place is kind of dead most of the time, except some nights where they have some very suspiciously high-end clients showing up and going deeper into the building, but not into the actual like performance space of the washboard.
And the other question I have is kind of contingent on if we're able to get Martha Ellis's address. Were we able to get that quickly?
No,
Okay.
it's still being worked on. By the looks of it, she has an apartment, but she spends most of her time at the washboard.
Okay. Let's see.
I'll give you that for free.
That's fair. Honestly, for the abilities that I have, I feel like that's the main thing that I'm trying to figure out is where her location is. And if I know that she spends time at the washboard and I'm not getting a lot of traffic in and out of there, that gives me that knowledge.
Yeah. Well, you can bank your question for later if you want.
Okay.
All right. So just note that you have an extra question.
Okay. So, should we, Sophie, now Ash, where would you want to go? Because I imagine you want to look at cameras.
I
Do you
may
think
or may
'cause
not
someone
be
was
able to get
spotted?
camera information, but I'm gonna find any connection between the victims as possible.
So do you want to stay back at the apartment building?
I'm going
we'll-
back. I'm going back to my room. I'm going to get us information, and then y'all will meet back up at the club.
I am just passing cab fare over.
Oh, that's going to be much quicker. I would have run out of breath so quickly. Thank you.
Love you, sis.
Yep.
And Zio, I've got a car if you want
Oh, I do too, but yours is here, so that's better.
I can drive you back after, not a problem.
Who knows if I'm going back?
Hey, Fee. Be careful.
There is no world in which I would be less careful than you, and if I tried to say be careful to you, I know it would fall on deaf ears. So
I have Anna.
And
I
Fee
listen
will
to
look at
Anna.
Anna. Fee will look at Anna. Be careful.
Ash
Fair
just
enough.
put her poutine in a to-go box at this point, and looks at Anna and goes, "If my brother gets hurt, I will do everything to you in turn." And walks
We're
out
all
the
on
rest
the
of the
same side, guys, right? Okay.
I'm on my brother's side.
Okay.
All right, so by the sounds of it, we have Fee and Zio going to the funeral home, correct?
Mhm.
And then we have Percy and Anna going over to the Bancroft's place.
I'm
All
going
right.
to the dark web.
Yeah, and you're going to the dark web.
Hacker voice. I'm in.
You're not going to the dark web, you're going to the dank web.
Oh
Oh.
no. You need a bed in the
Oh.
burn ward next to me. No.
Got a lot of moss. It's really gross.
Yeah, she probably smokes a lot of weed.
All right.
So
So
Dank
You
will
go
go
into a
to the
hookah
dark
bar.
web.
yeah.
And
Let's
it's
see
good for
here. I'm gonna go evens or odds. All right, so I'm gonna start with Percy and Anna on this one.
You ready, Heck?
Yeah, I'll do it. Chaos.
Careful when you say let's do it around Percy.
Hey, maybe I'm into that.
Hey,
You don't
Interesting.
know.
it's fine if you are. You just need to know.
Hey, Heck. Interesting.
Oh wow, I was not
Oh, that
prepared
is
for
the
all
door
this.
that just cracked open a little bit.
You got more
Wasn't
than you
prepared for all this.
bargained for, Alan. You got
I
way
think
more
I
than you
did.
bargained for.
Alan,
All
just
right.
think this is Polly's final form.
Oh my
Oh
god.
shit! All right, here I got things to read. There is a closed sign hanging on the knob of the front door of this deathly silent suburban funeral home, but the door is slightly ajar.
We're not going to the funeral home. We're going to the penthouse.
Oh, you're going to the penthouse. Sorry.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
bad.
I'm not
My
allowed
bad.
around grieving people. That's a bad idea.
No. I mean,
As you,
this is gonna be one grieving person. You lost her
Jesus.
wife. It's fine.
So as you pull up, there's actually like a valet service as you're pulling up to the main building. You get in there. The doorman's name is Tony, and he stops you guys right at the door and says, can I help you?
Hi. We are here to see Mr. Bancroft.
Is he expecting you?
I just heard about his wife. I kind of want to check in on him. It's old college friends.
I'm going to have you roll convince.
Gonna use Bewitch, Bewilder, Bother, Pied, Piper. Yeah, just gonna use those 2 tags. So +2.
Okay.
Fuck. I rolled a 1 and a 2.
So that's a
That's
5.
a 4. No, that's a 4 because I only used 2 tags. Well, I can't math. Yeah, that's
1 and a
fine.
2 is 3 plus 2 is 5.
I can't math, Alan. We know this.
He just looks at you. It's right, old friends. Do you know how many people that come in here and say that all the time?
Okay, that's fair. Look. I'm going to tell you the truth. We are working with the detectives who are looking into his wife's death. We are here to talk to him. We are trying to be as unobtrusive as possible.
See, all you have to do is just tell the truth.
Well, I know we don't look like police consultants, so you know.
Yeah. Look, Mr. Bancroft isn't really in the mood to see visitors.
Don't really care.
Maybe if you, a little something my way.
Oh, I just hand him 100.
He walks up to the door panel, sticks a key into it, turns it, and unlocks the elevator for you.
Thank you. What did you say his name was? Tony?
Tony.
Him, Tony.
Can I get Tony's number?
Yeah.
Oh,
No?
I said yeah.
Yeah, I get Tony's number.
no. Oh, boy. Well, I guess it's better than the widower.
We're not there yet.
Yeah.
Hold on. How tall is Anna? Is this entire group me tall, everyone small?
Anna
Yeah.
is 5'5". I'm
Exactly.
tall, okay?
Yeah. Exactly.
Theo is a runway model looking guy.
Yes.
I'd say Fee is like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay. I'm just 6'4" and huge. Okay.
All right, let's see here. As the elevator makes it up to the top floor, you enter in, and meticulously furnished with the best and trendiest interior design money can buy, every corner of the Bancroft penthouse is a demonstration of wealth and power. Stepping inside on the reflective marble floor, you realize it's all just a lead up to the grand finale, a panoramic view of the city. A panoramic view of the city rooftops surrounding the condo. Breathtaking, but boy, does it feel empty.
Rich people bother me.
Fair enough.
You hear a voice from around the corner. God damn it, I told Tony no more fucking visitors! What is it?
Apologies, Mr. Bancroft. We are here on behalf of Detective Doss, looking into your wife's death. Just have a few questions.
Apologies, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You've had a tragic loss.
Looking at this guy, he appears to be in his like early 50s. He's dressed in like, the rich man's outfit with like, dress slacks that have been tailored to him, fucking cardigan wrapped around his neck, right? This guy's reeks of money.
Can't believe I'm about to do this. Anna, why don't you begin? You were the one taking notes.
Sure. And yeah, I just have had this notebook out this entire time, both taking notes in character and as a player. It's great. So from what we've heard, actually, I think a better way to start with this would be, could you just tell me about your day? Just the day that it happened, just from the start.
Listen, I was at work for most of this. My wife does whatever the hell she wants. Or should I say did. My understanding is she had some singer here doing some private show. I don't know. Martha, I think her name was. You can go check her room out. There's a piano over there. They were doing the whole performance thing right there over by the room. I wasn't home for this. I came home to find it.
And I know this is probably hard to talk about, but could you tell me more about what you found exactly?
I just found my wife laying on the floor. I don't know. I thought maybe something like somebody broke in. There's a broken window in her bedroom, so maybe it was some sort of robbery gone wrong. I don't know. She really wanted to do things with her life, and I don't know. I kind of feel terrible, but show must go on.
I guess so, but it's okay to grieve for a short amount of time.
Not in a man in my position. I have things to do. I have money to make. That's can't stop for that.
Alan,
Mhm.
what would Percy know about banshees?
I don't know. What would Percy know about banshees?
What do I roll for it?
Are you trying to look beyond the mist, or are you trying to investigate? By the sounds of it, you're trying to look beyond the mist.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
Some kind of fairy tales in the back of your head, and you're looking all this like,
I literally played a
Hmm.
banshee in my last City of Mist campaign. So that's where my brain went. Damn, I don't know. I think this would be Panopticon a little, and then Chaos, just because it's the two halves of the brain working together. Like, what have we seen? What have we heard? Versus what is in us that could tell us what we need to know.
Are you serious? Panopticon?
I have tags named Pandemonium, Panopticon, Cry Panic. I went on theme.
I am, however, invoking your devil in disguise.
Yeah. So it's just a +1.
Okay.
And I'll mark a attention on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mother! That's 4 dice out the window. No.
What'd you get?
4
4.
total.
So hold on.
I don't know shit about banshees.
What appears right in front of you right now?
Right.
And you
As-
don't know.
You looked through a little too hard.
Screams in my
Alright.
face. You have 15 dice. Quit.
Jump scared right
Quit
now.
rolling these ones.
The place is a dreary bog of gloom and intense loneliness, both emotionally and symbolically, with muddy ground covered in low fog. An old, sad tin whistle tune is playing far away. Let's see here. The okay. You see gnarly dead trees giving off the feeling of long dead hopes and dreams and a prevailing emptiness. You will be taking a status, the first status of the series.
Episode
Totally
1.
fits. That absolutely fits that it's me.
You'll be taking a tier 3 status of Lonely Heart.
Oh, great. Just what I
Uh-oh.
need.
Uh-oh.
Where am I marking statuses on this?
If you have the status or the what do you call it, the status card PDF
Yeah,
that I
I gotta
sent.
pull it back up. I have it here
Otherwise you can just write it down in your book.
No, I got it. It's tier 3. Holy shit, Alan.
You know what? It's fitting.
It's very fitting. I don't have to like it.
The rest of us can like it for you.
Oof.
Phrasing.
Boom. While you're coping with that,
Yeah, I think Anna, you know, Percy is a very affable, like jovial guy, and you just see him shut down. He goes quiet. He looks hunted and just staring at this guy.
Just kind of notes that, amongst other like thoughts, that she is juggling of questions to ask versus things that she does want to investigate here. Yeah, clocks that, and it's like, okay, I need to wrap this up a lot quicker than I thought I was going to have to. Yeah, I think the next question that Anna would ask, Mr. Bancroft, so there were no other signs of anyone else other than your wife and Miss Ellis entering the apartment?
I honestly, I don't think so. The police already asked Tony about this. They're the only people that came in were Miss Ellis and my wife, because she went down there to go greet her. Nobody else was seen coming in, at least not from the front door. And the fire escape doesn't really have any sort of what do you call it? Cameras, you know. But I don't know. Is your friend okay? Would you like some scotch?
Pan is kind of in control right now and is zeroing in on what this guy said about my wife does whatever the hell she wants and how uncaring that is and how lonely this woman must have felt. And he just looks at Ross Bancroft in his little preppy sweater. I hope you know that you're the reason your wife is dead.
Excuse me?
Do you not see how cold it is in here?
No, I don't.
She died of a broken heart. Come on, Anna.
Who the hell do you think you are?
Your worst nightmare if you follow us.
In the time that Pan was doing this, would I have like any amount of time just to clock anything in the apartment? Any clues by like where the music
Yeah, I'm
is
gonna have
supposed
you
to be?
roll. I'm gonna have
Okay.
you roll and investigate.
Yeah, that is entirely fair. Because we're so high up at this nice little vantage point, could I potentially use my tag Eye for the Sky?
Yes, you can.
Okay, great. Give me +1. I have no desk space.
I think you can add more.
Like what?
I did give you a free clue about a broken window.
Yeah, and that would be a window left open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very
Alright.
literally.
Yeah, in a very forceful way. I wasn't sure because that's a mobility tag, but yeah, I'll take that.
It works in this case.
Okay, great. All right.
Learning how to express your various tags, even in situations where you're not really sure about them, is a key to being successful in City of Mist.
Yeah, exactly.
Always
It's
rule
like,
lawyer.
I'm new to
Always
this
rule
system.
lawyer your tag.
New to the system. Who dis?
It's-
Ooh, hello.
His job to say no, not your job to say no.
Right?
Yeah,
True.
so literally,
True.
if you believe that it will work, all you have to do is try it and then explain it to me how that would work.
Mhm.
And I will agree or disagree as to whether or not it will.
I appreciate that. Okay, I rolled a 6 and a 2 for an 8, plus the 2 for my tag, so that's 10.
That's 10, so it's a complete success. You get to ask 2 questions. Let's see here. What can I give you first? All right, I'm going to have you ask your questions, and then I will see what else I can give you.
Okay. Can I discern anything odd or out of place from this like music stand area place? This is a very like, well put up apartment. Is there anything that like just seems not quite right?
So you notice that there are tickets to a Martha Ellis show at the washboard that are sitting there on the piano. But sorry, there's only one ticket. It's for next week. The only other thing that seems out of place is actually in Martha's room. Or Martha's room. Tiffany's room.
Okay.
And it's everything seems to be in place. There was nothing moved out of place. Everything seems to be neat and orderly, almost as if it's been presented.
Somebody presented, what do you mean like that? Like presented to like other people, or is like someone was trying to hide something?
So like you notice that on the table there is a computer that is closed. It is neatly centered in the center of the table, or the laptop, I mean. You notice that the cell phone is literally like exactly 2 inches to the right and down. So it lines up at the corners. Everything is almost too exactly placed.
Okay. Ooh. So, I don't know. I feel like that can mean one or two things. Like someone is very good at covering their tracks, or, well, I mean, I guess we can say this isn't a robbery unless they covered it up. Okay.
Alan,
Cass.
as we're on our way out, I want to fuck with this guy.
All right, hang on.
Okay.
Anna, you still have one other question?
Uh-huh.
And then I'm actually going to have you do another roll for me after that.
Oh, okay. Great. Okay. How does the acoustic, how are the acoustics in this apartment? Would someone, like a neighbor, be able to hear that there was a performance here and we can confirm that?
Yes, actually. I'm going to say that I'm kind of gonna flash forward to flashback a little bit, if you understand.
Sure.
As you guys are leaving, you actually talk to one of the neighbors on this floor. They're like, "Yeah, we heard piano. It was really great. It was very soulful."
Just the piano, or was there any
There was
singing?
singing. It was hard to understand. It was kind of muffled.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you.
All right, and back over to the bedroom. I need you to roll a look beyond the mist for me.
Oh boy.
Roll better
Like,
than I did, please.
like I don't know, like if I is there anything relevant I can add to that, or is that just a straight roll that you do in this game? I don't actually know.
So, Look Beyond the Mist is a special roll. It is plus your mythos. So, the number
Oh,
of mythos themes you have.
okay, great. Ooh, come on, dice, don't fail me now. Okay. That is 6 plus my 2, so 8.
Okay. You also start to notice the swamp that was sort of explained earlier. But you see Tiffany sitting at the couch.
What?
If you look at her, you can tell that she is bitter and angry.
Okay. I mean, is it fine for me to go over there? Maybe sit next to her?
Yeah.
Yeah. I won't try to. This is a little uncharacteristic of Anna. She is going to like make her presence known by like her footsteps being audible. She usually has a very light footstep. But she walks over, sits a respectful distance, on the couch. He says, "Are you okay?"
Am I okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. I'm dead.
I guess I would also be really bitter if I was too. You want to talk about it?
Not particularly, no. You know what? It's actually kind of funny, though.
What?
This might have been my only way out of this god-awful marriage.
Yes, that is funny in a kind of dark and sad way.
Yeah, he used to be such a loving person, and then just whatever.
It's the
Fuck
money, huh?
him. I guess, yeah. He was sweet, and I could swear he was having an affair with some other stupid bitch. I don't know, but it's all over now, I guess. I don't have to worry about it.
I guess. Or could have a little power in this situation. Or trying to find the person who did this to you. It would make a huge difference if you could give us anything that you know, so this doesn't happen to anyone else.
I wish I had any information for you. I was listening to this beautiful concert by Martha, and I was sipping on some of Ross's scotch, the Glenlivet 18, the expensive stuff, because that's all he wants is the expensive stuff. You know, I used to be a waitress.
No.
Yeah, it was a nice life. And then I got rolled up in the money. I swear. Part of me feels like he just poisoned me or something. Just remember my chest hurting, falling over. I don't remember when. There was a guy, though. I do remember seeing a guy in a hoodie. Heard the window break. Actually, it's when I stood up. Heard the window break and I stood up. I see this guy shoving the window open, and next thing I know, I'm on the ground, sitting here.
Well, that is very sudden, huh?
Like I said, I wouldn't put it past Ross if he just spiked the scotch or something.
I mean, he did just offer that to my friend and I.
Oh shit. Good thing you didn't take it.
Was there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. By the looks of it, your friend's about to start some trouble with Ross. Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Be a nice little going away present.
I mean, the more you're telling me, the more I think it's deserved. I was a little shocked at first, but, you know?
Hey. Thanks.
Of course.
And she touches your hand before she fades, and so does the swamp. Something is actually drawing you to the bathroom.
Okay. Do you think I could do a little
Oh yeah, this is
sneak over there and peek?
So I'm not even going to make you roll for it because
Okay.
Percy is currently pissing off Ross. There's
Fantastic.
screaming going on.
Shouting match. I love that. This is very
I'm
good.
not shouting. I'm just
Oh.
looking down at this tiny little man.
And this thing that is pulling you over there, you notice that there is an empty bottle on the floor that has a label that is slightly rubbed off, and it appears to be ricin.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah,
Gotta work to
that's a
get
problem.
ricin.
Yeah. What? How did you just get
That's
like
like you
distilled
gotta.
rice?
Yeah. Oh.
Okay. Well,
Damn, Alan.
Could I
Yeah.
get an explanation? Because there's a lot of recognition going around that Sin does not understand.
Okay,
Ricin-
ricin is an incredibly potent poison. You have to distill it from seeds. I forget what the plant is,
Apple.
but you literally have to like you have to
Castor.
boil.
cyanide.
Oh,
Yeah.
Haster,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like it's highly toxic. Like you get it on
And-
yourself during the distillation process, you're dead.
It's like 1 milliliter is more than enough to kill about 100 people.
Very
Yeah.
potent, but also very hard to trace because that's not a typical poison that you're going to see
It's-
on some type of toxicity panel. I have to know this. Okay,
Nuh-uh.
full disclosure, chat, because this is on stream. This is live. I took a toxicology class for my school. I'm a vet student. So no, this is absolutely things that I have to know.
Cassidy just knows ways to kill people. Don't worry about it.
It's okay. I'm on a list for the things
I'm
that
on
I've had to look up.
So many lists. Like.
But yeah,
So-
it actually was one of the things covered in my toxicology class, which is
Yeah.
wild. But yeah.
So yeah, you
Why we use VPNs.
snag. So you snag the vial. It's not like a big bottle. We're talking like maybe like 2-3 millimeters or milliliters. So it's not a whole lot.
Oh yeah. Just gonna
But
like, I
it
probably
is-
gonna take
a
like
whole
a
lot.
napkin too, because I probably took like Anna seems like the person to take napkins from restaurants if they have like the
Mm.
paper napkins, just to like have in like the glove compartment or something. So yeah, just snag that.
Nice. So real quick, now that you guys are on your way out, Percy, you said you want to fuck with this guy. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah, I would like to hit with all I've got. I
Oh,
want this man to feel the loneliness that is in me and feel all of what his wife felt. And I don't know this is happening, but what she is currently feeling as well. I want him to know what he did.
Okay. How are you doing that?
Is Anna anywhere within sight?
You watched Anna head over to the bathroom. And do you want Anna to be in sight or do you want them out of sight?
I will leave that up to Heck.
it's like I don't know what you're gonna do. So you know what? I think it's juicier if Anna does see it. So like,
Okay.
let's
Well,
do this for the drama.
Percy doesn't acknowledge Anna's existence right now. Percy and Pan both have a goal. And I'm going to take this guy by the throat and shove him against a wall. And lean into his space. And Percy's a very nice, jovial man. He's so sweet. He's an asshole, but he's sweet. And you just see like he has these green eyes and they just start kind of glowing a little bit. And like you swear you see horns. And something about him shifts. And he leans into this guy's space.
Feel what you did.
God damn. So yeah, roll a hit with all you've got.
Yeah, so cry panic, chaos, and the devil in me. So +3 to this.
All right.
8. Mixed success.
Okay, so you're already going to deal a status equal to power. And since that was tier 3, you get to choose one more off of the hit with all you've got left. So what do you want to do?
I want to get him good.
Increasing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Percy's a nice guy, guys.
So you watch as he just starts breaking down. He's like, "You motherfucker!" And he takes a swing at you. You are taking a tier 2 bruised as he cracks you upside the jaw with his fist.
Good for him. I just take it like this is fine.
Oh my god. So you just watch as he just breaks down on the floor. I think that's a good point for you and Anna to head out, get in the elevator, and as
Can I look at Anna and just twitch, like full body twitch, and just go, Anna, can I have a hug, please?
On our way out. Yes, let's go.
while you guys are in the elevator, you do your hug. And hold on.
No, I just hug Anna. Thank you. Thank you, Sid.
Yeah.
Sid. Asked for a hug. I didn't ask to make out in the elevator. That's for later.
Jesus. So when you get back down, Tony's like, you guys good? That's good, right? Right?
Yeah,
I'll call
thank you for all your help.
He looks at you guys and says, "Hey, I was just going through the footage. There was a skinhead in a hoodie around 25, maybe 30 years old. He sort of tricked one of the other guards into coming up. I don't know how. He said he was going up to the 10th floor, and he ended up going over to the Bancroft's place, I think. He narrowly escaped. He went straight through one of the windows and fell into a dumpster miraculously. I don't know how he survived that. They didn't find a body. Outside of that, yeah, the only people that I saw were Martha Ellis and, Miss Bancroft and some lady that came down. She said her name was Martha Ellis.
Yeah. We just confirmed with Mr. Bancroft that she did make it up there, and I guess left from your story. We also heard something about this guy in a hoodie. No one's been able to track him down. So this is really helpful. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me know if you guys need anything else.
Of course.
And I'm going to switch scenes now. So, rolling our time back a little bit with Zio and Fee arriving over at the Green Meadow Funeral Home.
I will say that Fee would say one thing to Zio before they arrive.
I'm pulling on, you see, he has these like beautiful black leather gloves that he wears, and he has like a really nice black jacket that he's put on and he's getting in.
So I assume you working with people, you are good with people?
Oh, well, I like to think I'm a pretty good listener, yeah, and I'm considering everything that's happening. I think it's just better recently, ever since I needed to start renting a garden space. So yeah,
I have no idea what you're talking about, but
yes,
either
someone you
way,
handled the finance, you know.
I know that there's somebody renting the garden. I have no idea
That's
why.
me. Oh, yeah.
I honestly thought Percy was doing some kind of drug thing, so that's a lot better.
No. So I don't really like talking about this, but it feels applicable. That I did come out of the garden box, and I don't know if that would happen again, but I think it might. So, but it after I died. So um, so after that, yeah. So but I think I've gotten even better at talking to people since then. So, silver linings.
Yeah, I can see why silver linings would be useful in that situation. So, you're telling me that you're the one that Percy is renting that apartment to, too?
No, I don't have an apartment there.
Yes, you do.
No.
We're gonna have to talk more after this.
Oh, okay. I didn't do anything. Okay. So,
You didn't do anything wrong. It's fine. It's Percy. Everybody gets caught up in the orbit somehow. Either
okay.
way, if you're good with people, I'll let you handle the people situation.
Okay.
I'll handle the being
So,
suspicious situation.
I'm gonna. Should I? Should I be honest?
Be as honest as makes you feel comfortable without revealing too much information, just in case you could be talking to the killer.
Okay. So, okay. I'll Okay. I've 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 come out of a garden box. I can do this.
Apparently so.
Yep. And it's funny because it's like he's like anxious, nervous, then he gets out. It's just like fully looks like he could be on the cover of Vogue immediately. In a way that I think you can see kind of what he means when it's like, oh, I got out of that box and things are a little easier for me now.
Nice. All right. Well, we are going to take a quick break here, and then we will come back for the rest of the episode. We'll see you all in a little bit. Oh, and we're back. Hi, everybody.
Surprise back!
It's a free season
As a
character.
motherfucker.
Alrighty.
Welcome back, everybody. That is the coldest of cold cuts to the rest of the session. We left off with our, with Zio and with Fee arriving at the Green Meadow Funeral Home. There is a closed sign hanging on the knob of the front door of this deathly silent suburban funeral home, but the door is slightly ajar, and someone is heard working inside. The old house seems to creak and whisper as you enter. Inside, there is a portrait of yesterday's dearly departed on the floor of the foyer, a teenager. There is some kind of struggle here, it seems. The shattered glass from the broken picture frame has not been swept up yet.
Hello.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Manners. Hi. Can I help you?
Oh, hi. I'm. My name is Zio. Um. I just to. First of all, I want to say I heard about what happened yesterday, and I'm really sorry. Do you need any help? I'm a waiter. I can help if you need help cleaning up any of this.
No. Thank you. I appreciate that, dear. It's just still trying to clean up after the police said that we were good to release everything.
Oh yeah. I um. I recently went through something. And I don't know if it's connected, but I just wanted to maybe ask you what happened. I've been kind of trying to figure out some stuff for myself, and it seems like I don't know, a lot of strange things are happening, and I wanted to talk to you maybe about what happened here. I'm trying to get an idea of what might be going on around.
Dios mío. Yeah, of course. Please, come on. Let's go into the parlor.
You can. I mean, like he's like trying to physically hold himself back from cleaning up things, but he kind of sweeps things away with his feet a little as he goes. But he follows.
And while that's happening, like Fee is following behind, but she is doing her own investigation with her abilities while this is happening.
Okay. I'm actually going to start with your role first. So, what is it that you're investigating?
Mostly to see if there's any evidence of anything out of the ordinary, and I use that in the City of Mist sense.
So this would be a look beyond the mist.
Okay. And is that a standard or just plus power?
No. Look beyond the mist is plus mythos, so it's
Okay.
plus your mythos themes.
Okay, so that's +2 for me. And that's a 12.
Nice. The funeral home is a cacophony of loud and angry deceased spirits. It's hard, if not impossible, to find Adam Walsh's ghost, who is still hugging. Hold on, wait, what? It's hard, if not impossible, to find Adam Walsh's ghost, who is still hugging his son's ghost and weeping somewhere in a dark corner. Any of the spirits here would say they witnessed Death himself visiting the funeral home today and have heard his herald. There's traces of the same swamp that was seen at the Bancroft house.
Okay,
So you are seeing this like peat moss and just muddy like flooring.
Okay. Then I will kind of drift off to the side, keeping within earshot of the conversation. I want to look ostensibly like I'm looking around the scene, but I want to approach the spirit.
The one of Adam Walsh?
Yes.
Okay. While you're trying to skirt your way around the place, Zio, the owner, her name is Sylvia, says it was really sad. We've never had a tragedy like this.
Yeah. I can imagine. I heard in some kind of argument started.
I wouldn't say argument. We had a very lovely service. Teddy, the boy who passed away, he passed away from cancer, and his father Adam, he wanted this very musically themed sort of funeral. One of his favorite singers was Martha Ellis, and we were able to actually get Martha here. We hired her to do the job, and Adam was mourning his son. You know how mourning goes, and the family had lost their mother a couple of years ago. We also did the funeral for that. And suddenly there was we heard the door get kicked in. That's why it was kind of open. All of a sudden Martha starts screeching, "It's the killer!" And everybody starts going crazy. Everybody starts attacking this guy and trying to get out. And all of a sudden there's Adam clutching at his chest. I don't... I know Adam personally. I never thought he had any sort of physical issues. He seemed like a bright spirited man. He and his son would go out and like hike every other day, or they would go and go rock climbing. Right? They did all these fun things. I don't understand. This man comes in, and somebody said that there was grease. There is a grease spot over by the entrance. I don't know how to get it out. It's not like your regular grease.
Oh, maybe I can take a look at it.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Hey, who better than a restaurant waiter? So, okay. And so, and in all of the commotion, the person that came in just kind of vanished.
Yeah, a lot of the family members that were here, they actually like jumped up and attacked the man. They ran him out into the street. Some of them chased him as far down as 25th. By the time we looked back, Adam was clinging onto his son's casket.
Well, I mean, I can only imagine. I mean, I lost my mom to cancer. So I kind of know what Adam must have been feeling. It's all, yeah, it's horrible. But if any good can come from my visit, I'll go show me the grease spot you were talking about.
Certainly. I'm sorry for your loss. Come here. And she takes you kind of back over by where this banister is that leads upstairs. There is a big glob of what appears to be some sort of old, very thick grease.
Okay. Well, I'll go up to it. I'll kind of look at it. I'll smells it. It kind of like, he makes sure it's like it's not pooling, like it's not, it's within.
So, apparently I never turned my camera back on. Yes, it is. It's a thick, viscous machine grease.
Okay. Machine grease. All right, can I know a lot about cleaning. Can I think he would be very attuned to looking at this and trying to see, he in his bag has like some cleaning supplies. It is always, and he has quite an eye for this thing. So I'd like to look at it and try to see, okay, I can kind of tell what this is, but we are here because we're all a little weird. So
first, I'm gonna have you roll an investigate.
yeah, and so I do have efficient cleaning as one of my power tags. Can that apply since I'm investigating? Like, okay, can I get rid of this? Is this like super net? Okay, great. So efficient cleaning. Yeah, I think. Well, if it's specifically Greece, I'm a restaurant waiter. That's also a power tag of mine.
So, has Zio ever worked outside of food? Has they ever worked in manufacturing?
No.
Machine grease is not regular grease. Machine
Yeah.
grease, we're talking lithium grease. We're talking it's practically a solid that has a liquid state.
All right. Okay, so we'll just go with the little +1 then, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ayo. 12.
Damn. So yeah, this isn't just machine grease. This is automotive machine grease. And you know this because there is actually a mechanic shop not that far from the Den of Wonders, and you see these guys come in sort of caked in this stuff occasionally.
Okay.
So you also know this stuff won't come out with just regular cleaning supplies.
Yeah. Okay. Now I additionally get my own questions, do I?
Yes, you do. You get questions equal to power.
Equal to power. So would that be
just one.
Okay. So I know that. Okay, so there's nothing on me that I would have that could clean this, but I could know what it was. Now, I guess I think I would just Zio in this moment. He's looking at this. Okay, I can't clean this. And is there anything that, as I'm looking at it, like, well, I guess. Can Zio think of any way that it would make sense for this to be here? In sense of like, would someone carry something around? Like, what is this, like something you would set on fire? What would the purpose of this being in here be? I mean, automotive grease, like staying in the middle of a funeral home?
So, from your experience at the restaurant and having mechanics come in, you know that they get this stuff on them pretty frequently, having worked with the cars, which means your intruder was some form of mechanic or industrial worker, because they, like, judging by how the hand pattern is, you can see sort of fingerprints on the wood. And you could see that this was like grease scraped off of their hands.
Okay. Now, do we get did we get the contact information for the detective? Like, could I just like, because Zio is kind of like, we're doing this on our own, but if there's any leads that she can provide us while we're doing this, like, I want to let her know. So I think he's gonna start talking, but as he does that, he would text her. If you didn't notice it already, then there's grease here at the funeral home, which I think could only be from a mechanic. So intruder is probably one. So.
You see the writing back symbol come up, and it says there are well over 40 different mechanic shops within the area. I am we are trying to get to all of them, but that is a difficult task.
I'm just trying to help.
I appreciate it. We did see the grease. Real quick, while you're doing your text, I'm going to go back over to Fee. Fee, you are inching closer towards the front. And eventually you do actually come up to where Adam and Teddy are.
And this is an interesting situation for Fee because of her own history. She's showing the smallest hint of possible humanity, where she kind of squats down near where Adam and Teddy are and says to them, well, I'm not quite sure if it's the worst luck possible to be in your situation or the best luck that you ended up together.
Teddy laughs. He goes, I mean, it was painful to see my dad die. It was painful to die, but at least now I can be with all of my family all at once.
Yeah. I can see why that would be something that you would want. Can you tell me what happened from your perspective?
Teddy stands up as Adam is not responding. Says, my dad came. I remember seeing everybody's faces. It was weird. I got to watch my own funeral, you know? It's kind of peaceful. Got to enjoy music again. I felt very sad. I could feel my dad just, his heart was broken. He missed me so much. And all of a sudden, some guy kicks in the door. You know, who does that? Who acts violently at a funeral of all things? Then Martha starts screaming, "It's the killer! It's the killer!" People start going nuts, and next thing I know, see my dad crawling over to the casket, feel his hand on me, and it's been sitting here. Been trying to shake him out of it.
Fee is going to get a little closer to Adam, and she is going to say, you have had the good fortune of having your spirit tied to your son. My own parents disappeared when I wasn't much older than he was. And whether you know it or not, you are disappearing before his eyes. You might want to wake up.
He sort of struggles for a moment. It's almost like, you know, something that hasn't moved in ages starts to like creak, and he stretches a little bit and says, "Is it true then? I'm actually dead. This isn't just a dream."
Dreams are not a substantial thing. This is substantial. And it is also a dream, being that you're in this city as you are. It's up to you how you take that.
Um, thank you. I really appreciate what you did. It's just surreal. I feel relief though. And first there was this hole in my chest. It was just empty. Because at first my wife and now my only son. Now I get to be with both of them.
Yeah. I could see why that would be better. Now, I do have to ask, because you were the one to feel it. When you say there was a hole in your chest, do you mean metaphorically? Or is that what happened?
I don't know. Listening to Martha, she was playing all of my son's favorite songs. It reminded me of that look in his eye. Every time he listened, he would light up. And it just reminded me so much of that. And it was nostalgic at first. It was painful. It was very, very painful. And then next thing I know, there's a commotion and my heart started to hurt more and more. And I tried to crawl over to anybody, and I crawled over to Teddy.
So you say it wasn't fear you felt, but sadness.
Yeah.
That could be important. Thank you.
Listen, I don't know what happened. I don't know what caused this or whoever it is. I kind of feel like I owe them a thank you.
Well, you don't have to worry about it at this point. It's on us to figure out what happened.
Yeah, I
and
suppose.
Make sure that it may not happen to somebody else who isn't bettered by the situation, if you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
But you take care.
Thanks. And the two of them fade out.
And after they fade for a moment, Fee just keeps herself from reaching out, but like a couple of different strands of her hair reach out where she doesn't, where she's not able to control it for a moment, not able to control that desire to be a part of something. Okay. Let's just figure it out. She'll stand up and go join Zio.
So I send that text but I tell her, well, this is definitely automotive mechanics, Grace. So you have to get, you might have to get someone specifically in for that. But if you tell them that's what it is, you should be able to. It should be relatively straightforward after that. Just some of the more specific supplies needed.
Oh, mechanics grease. My nephew, he works for an auto shop. I could probably get some of that that fast orange stuff, I think is what he calls it.
Yeah, definitely. That would work. And you're sure you don't need any other help cleaning up here?
No. Okay. We have specific protocols that we have to follow, state regulations, because it's a funeral home and all that fun stuff. So we have to, maintain certain things. This is just some broken glass. Don't even need to worry about it.
At this moment, Fee will come up and say, if you need fast orange, there is somebody not too far from here that can actually cut you a good deal. I've had to buy it in bulk before. Don't ask.
Oh, appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, if you need that, this is if anything, if you do end up needing cleaning or any extra help, or if you want that deal, you can. This is my phone number. So you can feel free to contact me at all. I hope nothing else happens, but just make sure that you reach out to someone if something does. Yeah, between everything that's going, it seems like there's a lot of just weird stuff going on. So I hope that everything stays as calm as possible here, and good luck.
Gracias, mijo. I appreciate it. Thank you.
De nada.
I'm going to switch scenes over to Ash.
Hi, I'm in my room now, I'm imagining. And like my main
As you're
goal-
literally in your room?
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ash does not have a cat that's bugging her like mine is bugging me.
So you did receive the email with the coroner's reports. If there's other specific information that you need, I'm going to need you to roll and investigate for it.
I think that's enough to roll the investigate for what I want to try and search the dark web for.
Okay.
So what Ash is like doing like kind of like a three-pronged investigation, like doing like searches on 3 different monitors at the same time, trying to find 3 pieces of core, we'll say, trails of information. If she can find any confirmed, what's like the in-universe word for like people who are like Ash, people who are like a rift of something? It's just also rifts, if you're in the know.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if you're a rift, you know you're a rift.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the word still used in universe. Cool. So like if there's any rifts known in her communities connected to these people, any connections between these people that the police haven't yet found. And third one, she's looking for money trails that might be coinciding with these deaths.
Okay. So I'm going to have you roll your investigate for me.
Okay, and I believe very easily I can, from Lies Great Misery, take both Dark Web Access and Girl in the Chair. And then from my, I can use from multiple cards.
Yeah.
Cool. And then Identity Theft from Lying from You.
Okay.
So that's +3. I did not need that because that is a total of 15.
Damn! Look at you go. So right off the bat, all 3 of the coroner's reports say that they died of an unexplained heart failure.
Mm-hmm. So I feel like with that information, I'd be looking for like any like in the rift scale of this investigation. I'd be looking for a known rift that has powers that affect people's emotions in some way.
So I'm actually going to have you face danger.
Cool. When your abilities, when you use your abilities to avoid incoming hit, or resist malign influence, or hold it together, MC will name a status with its tag and tier. So
And
I will.
by the way, this is a linked move, so you cannot use the same 3 tags you just used.
Cool. So I think you first need to name the status.
So yes, the status is going to be hunted 3.
Okay, well, right away, scrying protection.
Yep.
Hunted free. I think I can also do repair electronics because right now most of it's just me searching on the web, so I'm cleaning up my trail, like deleting IP logs and stuff like that at the same time. I can't think of a third one, but I'm happy with the +2.
Okay.
7, 8.
Okay. So actually, this is not going to be a face danger. This is going to be a take the risk.
Okay.
And here's what's going to happen. You're going to get a difficult choice. Your choice is you will get some information, but you will give away your location, and something is going to give you a hunted 1 status.
Okay.
Otherwise, you can abandon the search and gain no information, and you will not be hunted.
I think Ash is going to take the risk.
All right. You will take the hunted 1 status, and you will be able to get some information. What information would you like to know? And this is your 3 questions.
Yeah. Sorry, I just got lost in the sauce there for a second. There was so many. That felt like a TTRPG. A card game chain effect, like magic stack shit. Anyway, I would. What question? No, it's not any specific question. So, I would love to know like the kind of rift that's like connected to all of these deaths.
You access a strange database. Oh wow, that is nice. I will have to deal with it in a minute. Sorry. So you come across a strange database that says Gatekeeper HQ.
Interesting.
One of the searches that you find is for something. One of the searches you find is for a suspected rift of a banshee.
All right. Cool.
And as you gain this information, your screen turns gray. And then you see a little cursor icon that says, "We know you're in our system. Now we're in yours. The game is on."
I want to keep asking questions, but I kind of want to hit him with all I got to try and just like disconnect the server or something on their end and like cause a crisis.
You are able to, but this will be at a -3.
That's okay. I'm not going to succeed. Let's see. Is there any?
You got the gamer hacker tag, right?
I've used it already, and these are all connected.
You can keep
so this would not be considered a linked move.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you can reuse them, but in the previous instance where you were hacking and then having to counter hack, that is a linked move. So yes, your tags are no longer linked.
Okay.
Hannah, You can, if you have a tag, burn it for a success.
That is
For
correct.
10, yeah.
I think I'm going to actually I'm gonna burn.
It would still be at a -3 though.
Yeah.
Just the note.
Yeah.
So you'd get a 7.
Yeah. So wait, if I burn a tag, sorry,
So the way burning tags works is you get an automatic 10 that is a 7 with a power of 3. When you burn a tag and there are penalties, that removes from the power.
Oh, okay.
So in this instance, because it's a -3, you would have a flat 7 automatically.
Okay.
And the tag would still burn as normal.
Let me try and because I might be able to turn this into a flat roll since it's not a connected check. Because I think obviously girl in the chair. I could I could use enforce my will from cure for the itch.
Mm-hmm.
And move without sound from lying from you.
Okay.
And then it just becomes a flat roll.
So roll flat.
That is a 9.
Okay, partial success. Being that this is a go toe-to-toe, you can choose one from the go toe-to-toe list.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's achieve your goal by disconnecting from them.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, it's up here. Yeah, achieve my goal.
Okay. Actually, wait. This would be a superior position, so that they don't give you a status.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah, achieving your goal would be sowing the chaos in their server. So all right, yeah, you disconnect completely from them, and you manage to get another firewall up to prevent them from coming back.
Okay.
But you still have the tier 1 permanent hunted.
Okay. I will write this here for now and move it to the stat sheet later because I did not download that. 1 perm hunted. That's fine. That's going to happen eventually anyway. I'll just get it out of the way now.
Yeah, you. I wasn't expecting to have to bring these guys in so early.
You should have known better. You have 2 members of the Chaos crew in here.
And on top of the fact that you just opened up a whole new can of worms.
Expectations.
Look.
I still have 2 questions.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you do.
So I'm looking for I've been getting some text updates while all this is going on from the others on Signal. So I feel like I've seen this Marfa name come up enough times. I'm looking for if there's been any changes to her finances around these deaths.
So doing a little bit of a history search and like research into her finances, she's broke. She has been broke for quite a while. She's barely scraping by, and what she does have is pretty much spent on booze. She used to be a very prominent singer, and there was an incident several years prior that sort of knocked her out of the limelight, and that it was kind of the beginning of her downfall into alcoholism and depression.
Okay.
So since then, she's just been broke. She has not garnered any money from these 3 deaths. She still is broke.
Okay. No money from deaths. And I feel like if I got the information during all of this about the mechanic shop, I want to figure out I want to try and like trace the mechanics at all the nearby shops to find the right one.
How would you do that?
I would. It's 2010, So there are a lot of just security cameras in the city. And I think with a 15.
Yep. So
I managed to get into the security cameras and just like trace a path, find a face, cross-reference it with some past data, get the shop I need.
So you were given some details from everybody about a man in his like mid to late 20s, skinhead, wearing a hoodie.
Yeah,
And you
I would
followed.
make the assumption that the skinhead at the apartment is the same guy at the funeral home.
Yeah, and so you with that information and the times that like everything happened from the police report you have, you did find video of when people first when he kicked in the door, and then when people chased him out of there. And you are getting the address for, what is this place? Harrington's Welding and Fabrication.
Harrington's Welding and Fab. I think this was successful. Girl in the chair. I have done my objective for the day. Sorry, Percy. I'm gonna get the club burnt down.
It's fine if not, but I feel like you might notice, is this the one that's near the Den of Wonders? Like from your perspective, I'm just curious.
That's a good question. Is
Uh,
that true?
Looking at the map, it is within about a half mile from the Den of Wonders.
Beautiful.
I was gonna ask.
Beyond that wavelength.
Yeah.
Us with our notes.
I'm not used to not being the thinky person, and it's kind of fun.
I'm not.
I'm just gonna let y'all think.
I'm not used to being.
Zio
the
isn't thinking at all.
Cassidy's thinking. Percy is no thoughts. Head empty.
That's the thing.
Empty, no thought. And I actually think that is actually a good place to end tonight's campaign, or tonight's campaign.
Absolutely not.
We leave the mystery in a cliffhanger.
People are going to say I'm a curse on Singularity if this campaign also ends my birthplace.
No.
Absolutely not.
2 hours away from my birthday.
Not like this. Don't speak it into existence. Don't do it.
Oh no. We're going for a long run, people. It's gonna be a great time. So let's go ahead and start in overlay order. Neptune, why don't you start us off?
Hi, I'm Neptune. I don't care if you find me anywhere. I am at the Singularity Discord. I'll be there. But I'm spending this time to thank everyone for having me. It's like first live stream I've been on in a very long time. This is amazing, great time. Best way to start off my birthday. So just want to thank everyone, and I hope everyone watching has a great night.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
I'm almost 20.
Almost.
You
Make me
wanna?
feel old every time you say it. Keep going.
Am I next?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Well, hello. I am Synthetic20, Asynthetic20 on Twitch and Twitter, if those are your preferred hellscapes. I have been the resident sassafras fee, and y'all are going to get tired of me by the end of this week because I am on Singularity 3 days in a row. Tomorrow I will be here for Locust playing the worst human being I will have ever played.
Good.
On a TTRPG stream. It's going to be a disaster, and you all will likely love it.
That's the best way to play Locust.
And
Best
then,
way.
Have you met me, Sin?
And then, speaking of disaster human beings, I have Pat in our little gay camp where nothing is ever going to go wrong on Tuesday. It's all fine. There are no problems. There is no war in Bossing Say. Beyond that, I write TTRPG supplements later this year. I'm coming out with my first independent supplement, so follow me on Twitter if you want updates on that, and I'm making my own system in the background as well. So, if you like supporting independent TTRPG designers, follow me and, be a kind human being. I don't know what else to tell you. That's it.
Over to Heck.
Hey everybody, it's me, Sir Hecklot. You can find me on all the social medias at Sir Hecklot, including Twitch, Itch. As long as Twitter sticks around and it doesn't die, but I feel like the countdown is just getting lower and lower. Instagram, I'm all over the place. Just find me. It's the best place to figure out where I'm going to be in the TTRPG space next, because I tend to wander just a whole lot. But most notably, tomorrow you can find me over on Neon Lights Roleplay for the next episode of Oathsworn, Odyssey of the Dragon Lords. We are in the search for the ship that we will be using to actually make our Odyssey, and for some reason it is in the middle of the continent, nowhere near water. So, great times. We're gonna see how that goes. I'm not scared at all. It's gonna be fine. But then after that, you actually won't see me until the 18th. I'm going on vacation, so don't find me. Don't find me till the 18th of this month. I'll be right back over on Neon Lights for Gilgalim Rogue 2E campaign. As well as the 21st for Rime of the Frostmaiden, also over on Neon Lights. So I'm doing a whole lot. Just follow me on the places to keep up to date. I'm also in the Discord if you want to link up with me about birds. I know a lot about birds. And yeah, all that good stuff. That's entirely too much for me. To the next person.
That's me. I am paying attention. Hi, I'm Hannah. You can find me. I guess I wrote my AO free for this form, so you can find me at Destiny Trio Inc. on Archive of Our Own, and that's the only place you can find me now, I guess. Because none of my social media are synchronized at all. I'm bad at the internet, or good, you could say. Anyway, I will be playing on this Wednesday, the third episode of Dreams of Infinity, a actual play Magic Knight campaign, which features one of the co-creators of Magic Knights. I'm playing a completely opposite character from Ash. I'm playing a bubbly, power of friendship girl who just believes in dreams and tomorrow, who got a get out of cancer free card by becoming a magical girl. I don't have anything else immediately in the near future, so I'll save that for next month's announcement. But otherwise, you can catch me in the Discord for Singularity, Lost Caravan. Cass, it's your turn.
Yeah, it is. I'm like looking at my calendar. Hi, I'm Cass, Cassidy Yoda Almighty. I only exist on Discord. Don't find me anywhere else. You won't. Yeah, so I am nicer than Percy, I promise. Feral, just as feral, but nicer. I am having a light month, actually. I just get to watch my friends do cool stuff. And then I'm back in Alan's torturous hands on the 29th because I'm going undercover on King's Gambit. This is going to go great. Nothing bad is going to happen to me at all. I swung big and I will reap the consequences. And then the following weekend, the 5th of August, Shock is going to kill me. And it's going to be great for Speakeasy Conspiracy on which is a Call of Cthulhu game. And I'm going to be popping up places in August. I know already. I don't know when yet, but I actually need to double check my calendar. Yeah, I will be back on Lost Caravan. I'll have to check the date exactly for the second episode of what was supposed to be our one shot of the She-Ra game, which we turned into an episode of Game of Thrones. We fucked around, we found out, and now we got to solve our problems. And that is on August 2nd. So I will be there on August 2nd. You can see me playing Tourmaline, who is got 2 hands and therefore a boyfriend and a girlfriend. It's fine.
On the note of your King's Gambit conundrum, I have the sound of your demise.
I'm not worried at all. I haven't been thinking about this since I said I was going to go undercover. It's fine.
Oh, it's going to be great. Anyways, that's my turn. So my name is Alan, the All-Seeing Eye. You guys will find me lurking around Singularity. I am one of the mods for the channel. Or not mod, staff. I'm one of the staff of the channel, and you'll see me back here on Tuesday for Camp Runners Cross with our very own Meg Mysteria, who is absolutely amazing. And my little gay heart goes out to Kenny for all the trauma that he's about to come through, because I'm pretty sure the real horror of this game is all of us having to go to therapy.
That is not incorrect.
Like, you guys did, 4 weeks of therapy when you were supposed to be doing a slasher week?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks of therapy. This is...
I don't know how many episodes this entire thing is going to be. I don't.
It's gonna be great. I'm
Meg
here
is
for
just
it.
going to slaughter all of you. The next one will be fine.
Oh yeah.
No final girls in this one.
Except Elsie, because Elsie would have a fit if she wasn't the final girl. After that, you'll see me back here. I believe it's going to be the 23rd for Breaking Neon. It's the start of a new case. This case is called Dead Men Tell No Tales, so keep an eye out for that. After that, we'll be back for the next operation as well of King's Gambit, Operation Watchtower. Where some poor mistakes are going to get deeply explored and some more people may get shot. Who knows? It'll be a good time. We'll find out. Also, don't forget, tomorrow we do have the start of another campaign with Janie 7575 or Janie Pot 7575 as the GM, called Autumn, which is also the same game that Sin's in. So make sure you come tune in for that. The only other thing I have for myself is my new game that I put out a couple weeks ago. If you don't know, I am also a game writer, and I am writing the Breaking Neon campaign for purchase in DriveThruRPG. You'll find Bad Blood in the city of Misgarage.
Guys, it's so beautiful. It's so
amazing.
beautiful.
Thank you. The last little bit of stuff for me before we all head out is stick around, as we're going to throw a raid over to Lost Caravan, currently playing. Have a great night, everybody. We love you, and hopefully I have nothing from there. Just have a great night.
Let your heart be your guiding key.
There we go.
There you go.